1. I cannot live without books. 2. Honesty is the first chapter in the Book of Wisdom. 3. I predict future happiness for Americans, if they can prevent the government from wasting the labors of the people under the pretense of taking care of them. For the man who reads nothing at all is better educated than the man who reads nothing but newspapers. 5. The tree of liberty must be refreshed from time to time with the blood of patriots and tyrants. 6. A little rebellion now and then is a good thing. 7. The government that governs least, governs best. 8. I never considered a difference of opinion in politics, in religion, in philosophy, as cause for withdrawing from a friend. 9. The most valuable of all talents is that of never using two words when one will do. 10. When angry, count to 10 before you speak. If very angry, count to 100. 11. We hold these truths to be self-evident, that all men are created equal, that they are endowed by their Creator with certain unalienable rights, that among these are life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness. 12. I would rather be exposed to the inconveniences attending too much liberty than to those attending too small a degree of it. 13. All tyranny needs to gain a foothold is for people of good conscience to remain silent. 14. The God who gave us life, gave us liberty at the same time. 15. The will of the people is the only legitimate foundation of any government, and to protect its free expression should be our first object. 16. The price of freedom is eternal vigilance. 17. If a nation expects to be ignorant and free, in a state of civilization, it expects what never was and never will be. 18. Educate and inform the whole mass of the people. They are the only sure reliance for the preservation of our liberty. 19. I am a great believer in luck, and I find the harder I work, the more I have of it. 20. Every generation needs a new revolution. 21. The glow of one warm thought is to me worth more than money. 22. I have sworn upon the altar of God eternal hostility against every form of tyranny over the mind of man. 23. The spirit of resistance to government is so valuable on certain occasions, that I wish it to be always kept alive. 24. No man has a natural right to commit aggression on the equal rights of another, and this is all from which the laws ought to restrain him. 25. I like the dreams of the future better than the history of the past. 26. I never will, by any word or act, bow to the shrine of intolerance or admit a right of inquiry into the religious opinions of others. 27. Do you want to know who you are? Don't ask. Act. Action will delineate and define you. 28. Taste cannot be controlled by law. 29. The legitimate powers of government extend to such acts only as are injurious to others. 30. The happiest moments of my life have been the few which I have passed at home in the bosom of my family. 31. I have no fear that the result of our experiment will be that men may be trusted to govern themselves without a master. 32. The beauty of the Second Amendment is that it will not be needed until they try to take it. 33. The basis of our government being the opinion of the people, the very first object should be to keep that right, and were it left to me to decide whether we should have a government without newspapers, or newspapers without a government, I should not hesitate a moment to prefer the latter. 34. Agriculture is our wisest pursuit, because it will in the end contribute most to real wealth, good morals, and happiness. 35. I never yet heard of a useful truth that was not a plain truth. 36. He who knows best knows how little he knows. 37 I have always found that mercy bears richer fruits than strict justice. 38 Whenever you do a thing, act as if all the world were watching. 39 Nothing can stop the man with the right mental attitude from achieving his goal. Nothing on earth can help the man with the wrong mental attitude. 40 I hope our wisdom will grow with our power, and teach us that the less we use our power the greater it will be. 41 I like the dreams of the future better than the history of the past. 42 The good opinion of mankind, like the lever of Archimedes, with the given fulcrum, moves the world. 43 Question with boldness even the existence of a God, because if there be one, he must more approve of the homage of reason than that of blindfolded fear. 44 Delay is preferable to error. 45 The only way to do great work is to love what you do. 46 I am not an advocate for frequent changes in laws and constitutions, but laws and institutions must go hand in hand with the progress of the human mind. 47 The man who fears no truths has nothing to fear from lies. 48 I have no ambition to govern men, it is a painful and thankless office. 49 I hold it that a little rebellion now and then is a good thing, and is necessary in the political world as storms in the physical. 50 Our greatest happiness does not depend on the condition of life in which chance has placed us, but is always the result of a good conscience, good health, occupation, and freedom in all just pursuits.